A very great morning here at Kevara Farm, and we are here to talk more about poultry farming. Today I want to take you around my farm and you see the measures that I have put to stop snakes and rats from accessing my poultry farm. Snakes and rats have become another issue because most people are sending me pictures and they are asking what could be wrong with their chicken. And whenever I look at those pictures, I see that it is an issue of rats. So in my first bunch, I got a challenge of rats. Rats attacked my farm and they attacked my birds and killed them. I didn't know that rats could eat chicken. I was so surprised when I discovered that the rats were the ones which were killing my birds. I lost around 40 birds and around 80 birds were affected. They had wounds there on their back. So we had to get the medicine and we treat those wounds. So please, you have to put measures to see that rats are not going to increase in number, increase in their population. So you have to put measures and make sure that the population of rats at your farm are reduced each and every day. And also when it comes to snakes as well enter your chicken house. Snakes can eat chicks. Snakes can kill birds. At the farm, we've lost around 3 chicken due to snakes. And you have to know that snakes can hide in a laying nest and then they keep on eating the eggs. You may wonder why your chicken have reduced in production, and when it is the snakes which are eating your eggs. So you have to put measures and make sure that the snakes are not accessing your farm. So today I want us to see the measures that I've put at my farm to stop the snakes. Let us begin with the snakes. So I've planted some snake repellent plants around my farm, which I'm going to show you. I planted the tobacco here, and this is the tobacco which I have planted. This is very good at repelling the snakes because it has a great scent, it has a smell, and snakes don't like these strong scents. So as you can see, it has even grown old, but it has seeds, and these seeds are going to, can see it, and these seeds are going to fall down and we are going to have many tobacco come up here. And as you can see here, they have already started coming. So where there is this tobacco, a snake cannot be able to pass. And I have also planted some other plants. You can see there is this one. I've planted them around the farm. This is called a snake plant. I'm sure most of you are familiar with it because most people plant it as a plant, as a flower around their homes. But it's very good at repelling the snakes. As you can see, there are many. There is this one. I've planted them around this farm. There is this one here. There are so many. There are so many. I've planted them all over, everywhere around this farm. So where there is this plant, a snake is not going to pass there. It is so good at repelling the snakes. So wherever there are these plants, snakes are not going to come. So that's why I've planted them surrounding the whole of this farm. And then as you can see, there is this tire. So as you can see here, we have a very huge tire. Recently, we found a very huge snake in the chicken house. It was in the laying nest. I'm sure it was eating the eggs. And I'm sure it had stayed there for some time. But when we saw it, it escaped. We didn't catch it. We didn't catch it, it escaped. So when we discovered there was a snake, we had to burn the tire. This tire, when you burn it, it has a very strong scent, and all the snakes which are surrounding, which are very near, because you know a snake can live within for some time. And most especially if your place like this boundary wall has stones there, so snakes can hide there and be there for some time. So when you discover that you're living with snakes around, you burn this. It has a very strong scent, and all the snakes which are near will be able to move very far away. So we burnt a tire, and this one is still here. So after 3 months, I have to burn a tire to chase away all the snakes that could have come near again. And as you can see, all these measures that I've put them outside. But then also inside, we had to put some measures to make sure that no snake comes within the chicken house. I'm going to show you what we do. So we get this bottle. You can get any bottle, and then you put holes all over, such that when you put paraffin inside, the smell can be able to come out from those holes. Paraffin is not harmful to your birds. Actually, this paraffin is a medicine for the chicken. It helps in digestion. Most especially when you bring the chicks at your farm, you're supposed to mix some drops of paraffin in their water, such that the digestion is okay. So don't fear that paraffin is harmful to the chicken. If you put it inside, it will be able to chase all the snakes that are within the chicken house. So let me go inside and I show you how we have hung these bottles of paraffin inside our chicken houses. So as you can see, this is how we hang paraffin. We have this, and then in all the corners of this chicken house, we hang the paraffin. So you can see in the other corner, and then also you can see here, and then in the other corner. So this is the place where we found the snake here. But ever since I put the paraffin and then I burnt the tire, after putting all these measures, I've never seen that snake again. So that is how you're supposed to control the snakes. And what I've not talked about, there are so many snake repellents that can chase away the snakes. For example, the elephant grass. So you can find them out and you plant them around your farm. They are going to help you chase away the snakes. So when it comes to the rats will always come to our farms looking for what to eat, because you know they also feed on the chicken feeds. So just know that whenever you leave the chicken feeds in the containers, in the feeders, rats will always enter your chicken houses. And when the population of rats increases, there is a wild rat which eats the chicken. It is the one which is going to come and it mixes with the rats on the farm, the normal rats which don't eat the chicken. The normal rats which don't eat the chicken, and then that wild rat is going to teach these rats how to eat the chicken, and they will eat your chicken, and you're going to make a loss. So the number one thing that we do here at the farm, we make sure that in the evening all the feeders are empty, that there is no feeds in the chicken houses, because it is so hard to kill the rats inside the chicken houses. It is so easy to trap outside, but inside it is so hard. And inside, that is where most of the rats are, because they are looking for the feeds. So make sure that every evening you remove all the feeds from the chicken houses, you put it outside. And you have to make sure that trapping the rats, you have it on your schedule. For example, here at the farm, every after 3 months, we have to make sure that we are trapping the rats. We are killing the rats. So you have to make sure that you put it on your schedule. For example, here at the farm, every after 3 months, we have to trap. Whether the rats are many or not, every after 3 months, I have to trap. And then other people bring cats at the farm. Me here, it's not working for me because I have dogs. And dogs and cats, they are not friends. They can never be friends. So that my dogs killed the cats. Here I don't have any cats. But other people who don't have the dogs, you can bring a cat at your farm. That one also helps to chase away the rats. And then most people, when they are asking me, how do you kill the rats inside the chicken house? Because you know, inside the chicken house, you cannot put poison. Because if you put poison, you're going to kill your chicken. You will wake up and you find when all your chicken are dead. So inside your chicken house, you have to be vigilant, and then you discover where these rats pass. So when you discover where they pass, when they are entering or when they are moving, then you put sights. The sights, I mean this, you can see, because all our chicken houses, we have put the sights. For example, one is here. Don't know if they can see well. So one is here. You can see it properly. When you look at this, I'm very sure you're familiar with it, because this is the gutter which is used to collect the rainwater to the tanks. So we get these gutters, and how you prepare it, you create the space in between. You put a hole whereby you're going to be putting the poison, and then in between you put the walls that are going to stop the poison from falling into your chicken house. Because remember, here we don't want to kill the chicken, but we only want to kill the rats which enter the chicken house. So, but you make sure that you leave a hole whereby whereby a rat is going to be able to enter and be able to feed on the poison which you have put. And this method, I want to tell you that it has helped me here to kill the rats, and I've managed to control that situation whereby the rats are eating the chicken. Actually, it has never happened to me again, and that is how we trap the rats here at the farm. I want to show you the poison which I use to kill the rats. Come. Here is the poison which I use. It's called the push out. It is manufactured by Jubail. It's manufactured by Jubail. It has helped me so much to kill the rats. And how I prepare it, I get this poison and I mix it with the feeds. Because you know, these rats, they always come here to eat on those feeds, so they like the feeds. So I get the poison, mix it with the feeds, and then put in my sites. So that way I've managed to kill the rats. And please make sure that the day that you're going to set your traps, make sure that outside there is nothing like water. So make sure that all the containers which could be containing water are all removed, because when a rat eats the poison and it comes and accesses the water, it will not die. So ensure that at the farm there is nothing that like water, such that the rats will not access any water at the farm. We also set traps outside surrounding the whole of this farm. We put poison on the bowls and put outside. That way, that is how I've managed to kill all the rats here at the farm. I hope this video is going to help someone, especially someone who has been having a challenge of rats and snakes. other farms. So thank you so much for watching me. If you're new on this channel, my name is Lillian. Please subscribe to this channel. Ask me about anything in the comment section. Bye bye. Let me see you in my next video.